Make a Path presents Let's Talk. Welcome to Make a Path Presents. My name is Ronnie Hayes, and today, let's talk Understanding Morgan. Alright, Deadheads, I see far too often the Walking Dead fan base is kind of misinterpreting the character of Morgan. A lot of people take the two things, him saying all life is precious, and him not killing disgusting people like the wolves. They combine those two things and they get this impression that Morgan is against all types of fighting, all types of killing, and I've even heard of people go as far as saying Morgan will sabotage Rick in trying to defend Alexandria from the wolves. That is just ludicrous. What gave me the idea for this video was recently somebody left this comment in the comment box and I saw it and said, you know what, the perfect way to answer to this is to make a video on it, because I see it out there far too often. And let's break this down. Now, Morgan believes all life is precious. That is true, and that probably has to do with what caused him to turn around, leave his little hellhole that he was holding up at, and go to find Rick. Now, I personally believe that it was another individual. Somebody probably gave their own life to save Morgan. You know, it was an epiphany. It opened his eyes and he turned a new leaf, and we'll get that breakdown in season 6 of that backstory. Another popular fan opinion or theory, one that I do not support, I don't like it, I just think there's not enough substance there, is that Rick, when he left in season 3, that opened Morgan's eyes eventually after Morgan sitting. Now, I understand they could do that, but again, to me it doesn't seem like a lot of substance is there. It's like, okay, after Rick leaves, then Morgan's gonna be doing all this thinking. And imagine doing a backstory on just Morgan thinking about it. I like how you're trying to connect it, but no. But anyway, so back to Morgan. Listen, Morgan will fight. We saw him fight in season 5. We see him fight in the trailer. Although Morgan does say life is precious, and I believe that's because Morgan was in a bad spot in season 3. He was robbing and killing. He was taking people's guns and weapons and everything. He was a bad individual to cross in season 3. He lost his son, his wife. He was at rock bottom. Now, somebody, I'm assuming, somebody felt that Morgan's life was precious. Something changed his way of thinking. Now, Morgan was kind of like a wolf. He was a scavenger. He was a piece of shit. He was a killer. And look at him now. He changed. So maybe others can change. Maybe this world is just beating people down so much they show their ugly sides. But maybe if they get the opportunity that Morgan got, they can climb out of their pit of rock bottom, so to speak. As far as Morgan trying to undermine Rick at Alexandria, yes, they're going to be at odds a little bit, but they're not going to be going against each other. Morgan's not going to sabotage anything, because Morgan understands. Morgan gets to Alexandria, he sees these people, they're good people, they're harmless people, they just want to survive, they don't want to hurt anybody, and then he sees the wolves, and he understands. He's not stunted in the head. He knows they're bad, and he's gonna stop them. He will actively play a role in stopping the wolves. Now, Morgan left the wolves alive because he knew he could defeat them because they didn't have bullets. They already showed him that. And he knew he didn't have to kill them. He knew that. He understood that. Like, that's at least how he felt. And he was right. He was able to defeat them, put them in a safe place, honk the horn, see if any walkers were around. When he knew the area was safe and they weren't going to get chomped on while they were knocked out and unconscious, he went ahead and left. Now, people are like, well, why the hell would he do that? And then Morgan's saying all life is precious. A lot of people are building this up to be that Morgan is not about violence or fighting or any of that. That's not Morgan. Morgan's gonna kick some ass. Alright, Deadheads, this was more of an original Let's Talk video where we pick a topic and we talk about it. I talk in the video, you talk down in that comment box. So I would love to hear your thoughts, opinions, and predictions for Morgan's character. How do you see Morgan? How do you view Morgan? Do you agree with this? Do you disagree? Go ahead and put all that down in that comment box, because I'm done talking. It's your turn. Subscribe now.